Welcome back to 3 News at 5. As we've been telling you all week long, this week marks 5 years since the COVID-19 pandemic and school shutdowns began here in Ohio.
And still, school districts are facing struggles all these years later. Bryn Caswell from our sister station in Columbus reports.
Since COVID-19, school districts have been plagued with chronic absenteeism and changes in reading and math proficiencies. And although there are some programs in place to help combat those issues, school leaders say it may take years until we start seeing the results.
The disruptions districts faced during COVID were multifaceted. Students endured isolation, loss of life, but ultimately a lack of accountability, not being in the classroom. The percentage of Ohio students not math or reading proficient rose in 2022. But president of the Ohio Education Association, Scott DiMauro, says it's finally rebounding.
One thing that we are still not seeing a return to pre-COVID levels is the readiness of our kindergarten students.
Recent data by the nonprofit Groundwork Ohio found 65% of Ohio children are not kindergarten ready.
We're still dealing with the aftermath.
Gina Cranebrink says the 2020 kindergartner that's now in 5th or 6th grade are the ones especially struggling.
Just started to slide, and that slide kind of went further and further, and it's a snowball effect in math and in reading.
Chronic absenteeism is another issue that's continued. The Ohio Department of Education and Workforce found more than a quarter of Ohio students are regularly absent, meaning they are missing 10% of the school year.
I think we've been making some progress, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
DiMauro thinks expanding the COVID initiative of universal school meals will get more kids back into the classroom. But other state legislators think expanding hours in the classroom will help. House Bill 145, introduced late February, could increase the minimum number of instructional hours for grades 7 through 12 by 53 hours if passed.
If legislators at the state level are going to require more time for instructions, then, it's a reminder that they have to do their constitutional job and ensure that all of our public schools are fully and fairly funded.
The Ohio State Finance Committee is still working on the proposed $12.4 billion education budget for the 2026 fiscal year.